Cara Marable, the marketing manager.
I'm Crystal Mariano, the project manager.
I am Ben Aldridge, the design engineer. I'm June Lejeune, I'm the financial analyst.
All right, so our slogan is sustainable energy for a sustainable future. And this is our logo right here. The sun and the light bulb, right? So the light bulb is going to plug into the sun, meaning that we are going to start using the sun's energy as a resource. So how does solar power work? The sun's rays hit the solar panels. After that, it goes to, so the sun's rays hit the solar panels, producing DC electricity. That DC electricity then goes into the inverter, which converts that DC energy into AC electricity. The excessive or the extra electricity that's produced, it goes back to the grid. The grid meaning the power lines. So the power lines help companies like PG&E and other utilities know how much energy is being produced. Oh. So why choose solar? Alright, so the benefits: it lowers your monthly bill, so you save thousands. Also, it reduces your reliance on fossil fuels. It improves the environment, increases the volume of your home, and it guards against increasing utility rates. So the impact that it has globally, it helps reduce the emissions of carbon and greenhouse gases. Also, it mitigates global warming and climate change. So the importance of going solar. So this is the overarching thing. It helps the environment, it stops pollution, and you get more natural resources. Also, it prevents the greenhouse effect.
Our objectives and goals. We want to help out the environment. That's why we're all here, right? By installing solar panels, you can show that you support this clean energy that won't pollute our earth, and it also advertises the idea to others in your community that you should get solar panels. The customer request for proposal. This lovely home is owned by our customer, Jerry Goldwing. His address here, as you can see in the second bullet, his yearly electric usage is around 18,000 kilowatt hours. His electric rate schedule and utility is E1 provided by PG&E. The average electric rate is 24 cents per kilowatt hour, and his solar installation is around 5.5 hours a day. Here's our project manager matrix. The intensity is southwest, the way the solar panels face. The solar roof orientation, also known as asthma, not the respiratory condition called asthma. Since our intensity was southwest, the angle would be 225. The pitch of the roof was 23 degrees, and the solar area of the roof was 786 square feet. And a major installation issue we had was that there was a lot of vents on the roof, so we had to create a design that wouldn't interfere with any of the vents.
All right, so when designing the layout for Mr. Goldwing, we had to work with his power usage, which is quite a lot, with about 18,000 kilowatt hours. So first thing we did was calculated how many panels we needed with this usage, with a 5.5 hour solar installation, which is where the peak hours where we get energy from the sun. From that, we found that he needed 25 modules, but we decided to go with 24 because so it's divided equally into strings. Even though we are losing a bit of power from this, it's all right because of the decreasing power usage due to more efficient appliances that can be applied to his house in the future. Once we found how many modules we needed, we calculated that the system would produce about 9 kilowatts of power. And with this, we found the inverter, which the model we're using is the SPR 8000M, and all we had to do after that was design the layout. So this layout was kind of difficult because we had to work with constraints. It was easy to face it because we had the whole roof there facing the southwest. We had to work with a code constraint to allow 3 feet from the ridge line and both sides. For emergencies with fire, like firefighters. We also had to work with the many vents here, as you can see. There's a lot of vents on his house. We were able to create this creative solution here, as you can see. It's a bit out there, but it's not facing the street, so.
Cost, payment options, and savings. Okay, I'm the financial analyst, and some of my tasks are to compute the total cost, figure out the due date, see how long it will take him to get back his investment. Payment options, cash, loan, and lease. With cash, he's paying outright. With loan, he'd be paying monthly instead of $75. And with the lease, he'd be paying $100 monthly. And with the loan and with the cash, you get a 30% tax credit. And with the lease, there's no tax credit. His ROI after 1 year would be 11%, or about $3,000. And he would get a return on his investment after 10 years of using the solar system. And his equivalents would be about 10 metric tons of pollution.
So our final recommendations for him were to get the system so he can save that $3,500, get the 24 solar panels, and in the 8 in each of the 3 strings, and then get the payment with either the straight out cash or the loan, so he can get that tax credit and reduce it to $30,000, and it can be paid back after about 9 years.
My experience was different than theirs maybe, but I liked it because I got to meet lots of new people that liked things that I liked, and they're smart. I like smart people. So.
All right, so I didn't realize how much the solar industry was growing. Like before I knew about this program, I didn't know that much about solar, so I'm glad that this program helped me understand what solar is all about.
So I came here expecting to learn only just about the science of solar panels. I was really surprised to see that we also got to learn the business side of the industry, which I really liked actually. It's fun too.
This was my first internship, so I do appreciate the opportunity to try some new things and meet some really great people.